Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, let's get started. Let's get straight to it. Oh, by the way, tonight on Fade to Black, Jason Quitt joins us. It is Quitspiracy, I think, number 14. All right, on this day in history, 1952, The Mousetrap by Agatha Christie opens at the Ambassadors Theatre in London. It's still playing today. It's the longest continuously running play in history. Here's your fader fact. Pope Gregory IX associated cats with devil worship and exterminated them, which caused a rise in rats and spread the Black Death in 1348. Oops. Let's get to the breaking news. After pulling its AI-powered teddy bear Kuma from the market, Folo Toy says it's now restoring sales after the bear was caught telling kids how to find and light matches, locate pills, and discussing sexual fetishes. Well, there is still an adult version if you're over 18. There you go. NASA just announced the next flight of Boeing's Starliner spacecraft, confirming yesterday that it will only carry cargo to the International Space Station. No humans. NASA and Boeing are now targeting April 2026 to fly an uncrewed mission to the uncrewed Starliner 1 mission, and all future missions to the ISS will be cargo only until the ISS is retired in 2030. Wow. Consciousness is fundamental. This is some of the biggest news I will bring to you maybe in my lifetime. Check this out. Space and matter arise. That's right, out of consciousness. This is the starting point for a new theoretical model of the nature of reality, presented by Maria Strom, professor of material science at Uppsala University. Check this out. Maria presents a framework in which consciousness is not viewed as a byproduct of brain activity, but as a fundamental field underlying everything we experience: matter, space, time, and life itself. The article has been selected as the best paper of AIP advances and is featured on its cover. Holy crap. We've been talking about that on this show and in this community for forever. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Go and check it out. A first edition copy of Superman #1 from 1939 has just sold for $9.12 million at Heritage Auctions in Dallas, the most expensive comic book ever sold. Three brothers in California discovered the comic in a cardboard box while cleaning out their late mother's San Francisco attic last year. It's crazy. I've read the whole story. The previous record was $6 million back in 2024 last year. China's uncrewed Shenzhou 22 spacecraft arrived at the Tiangong space station this morning, avoiding the potential stranding of 3 Chinese astronauts on the space station. That's right, they were stuck. Space debris. China launched the craft today after space debris rendered one of the 2 Shenzhou capsules docked at the Tiangong unsafe, triggering an emergency launch to replace the craft. It only took China 16 days to get this launch done, and that is incredible. Britain's Ministry of Defense recently tested the Dragonfire laser at a facility in Scotland where it was able to successfully shoot down high-speed drones that fly up to 400 miles per hour. The U.S. has spent almost $1 billion on missiles, $2.1 million per launch, to shoot down cheap drones launched by a ragtag army with little resources in Yemen. These lasers, $13 per firing. And finally, I'll leave you with this. This is a crazy story. A female wild wolf living on the central coast of British Columbia was just filmed pulling a crab trap out of the ocean to eat the bait. A never before seen behavior that could constitute the first documented use of tools by a wolf. Researchers set up motion triggered cameras and captured the wolf swimming to shore with a buoy in her mouth before dropping it on the sand. Next, she grabbed the line that was attached to the buoy and pulled it until a trap emerged from the water. She continued. It was insane. She continued to haul the trap toward the shore until it was in a shallow area, and then she broke open a canister containing the bait, a piece of herring. Now, I've watched the video, and the wolf knew exactly what she was doing. It was methodical. It was truly evolution in action. Seriously, go and watch it. There you go. There's all the fade to black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann, who right now is cracking Thanksgiving jokes in the chat. She's amazing. Tonight on Fade to Black, I just told you, Jason Quidd is back. It is Quidspiracy 14. I'm your host, Jimmy Church, but for now, all I've got is Go Beckley Teppy.